This segment is sponsored by the Family Heart Foundation. Heart disease and strokes are driven by multiple factors and are often linked to diet and exercise. There's also a hidden genetic risk many don't know about. 1 in 5 people worldwide has a cholesterol-related condition called high lipoprotein A, or Lp(a), and that can increase a person's risk of heart attack or stroke. And joining us now to tell us more are cardiologist Dr. Ijeoma Isi-Adenso and Family Heart Foundation ambassador and heart attack survivor Chuck Lane. Welcome. Thank you both for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Sure. Dr. Isi-Adenso, let's start with the basics. What is high lipoprotein A, and why is it considered a hidden heart risk?
Well, lipoprotein A, or Lp(a), is a type of cholesterol that's similar to LDL, the bad cholesterol, but it's actually genetically inherited, which means that it's passed down in families. As you mentioned, high lipoprotein A is associated with increased risk for heart attacks, strokes, and certain types of valve disease. The key thing is it's not part of a normal cholesterol panel, so you have to actually ask your clinician specifically to test you for Lp(a) to find out if you've inherited the specific risk factor.
I see. And Chuck, you were living a healthy lifestyle when you had a heart attack. What can you tell us about that experience?
Yes, in 2024, I suffered a major heart attack. I had 100% blockage in one of the arteries in my heart. It's commonly called the widowmaker, and it was something that blindsided me, truthfully. I had worked out my entire life. I ate healthy. I didn't smoke. My job was physically active. And so at that point, I had no idea why I would have had a heart attack. Luckily, a couple months after my heart attack, my primary care physician suggested I include the Lp(a) test in my normal blood work. We got the results back. I had an elevated Lp(a), and at that point I knew I had to take some sort of action.
Yeah, that must have been very scary. Dr. Isi-Adenso, how common is high Lp(a), and who should consider getting tested?
It's actually very common. So 20% of the population, 1 in 5 individuals, has high Lp(a), and every adult should get tested. We should be getting tested at least once in a lifetime. So if you've never been tested and you're hearing us now, you should go ahead and talk to your clinician about getting tested. It is a simple blood test. So your clinician can order the test and you get it drawn at your local lab. Or you can go to the Family Heart Foundation website and they can mail you a free testing kit. You can do it at home and discuss those results with your clinician.
Oh, wow, that's really convenient. And is there an age that someone should think about doing this?
Anyone over the age of 18, certainly. Chuck can tell you that his son got tested and he was a teenager as well.
Oh, wow. Chuck, since your heart attack, you've become an ambassador for the Family Heart Foundation. Why do you want to share your story?
Well, the biggest reason was once I started doing my own research, I found mostly doom and gloom online. There wasn't a treatment option available, but I found the Family Heart Foundation's website and I reached out to one of their care navigators, and they gave me just invaluable information and guidance going forward about what I could do to address my situation. It's a great community. They know what you face going forward, and it makes me want to take action, get people tested. Hopefully we can save lives. And my son does have the elevated Lp(a), my daughter does not. So it's one of those things where once you find you have that genetic factor, you should really get everyone around you tested.
Yeah, well, thank you so much for sharing your story and help to inspire us to go get tested. Where can we go for more information?
People can go to the Family Heart Foundation website at lpaaware.org. That's lpaaware.org for more information.
All right. Thank you both again. This is really important information.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Again, to learn more, go to lpaaware.org.